Hi everybody. Welcome back to my little supermarket. My name's Daniel, and yeah, I've been busy. I've did that thing where I start a game and ended up finding ways to kind of break it. I've done nothing extra in here, um, but there's a little bit of stock in here, a little bit of stock there. Um, we'll come back to the pile of boxes over there. So, I worked out that you can really make money by using this little store here. Um, so that's $100 worth of flour just there. Uh, yeah, each box here cost me a grand total of $1.80, and I'm selling a single bag of flour for over $2, meaning this pile here, just this pile here, if I sell it at over $2, it's going to be about $800 I make in profit. I'm a monster. I'm never going to be able to sell that much, but the reason I have a giant pile of boxes here is because I really need help. uh, the last couple of days I did, obviously off camera, I was selling about 4 boxes of pasta and flour a day. So I'm going to get myself my first assistant. Ta-da, he's now hired. Which now means I can actually start the day and let them do all the money part of it. And I can try and keep stock on the shelf. Yeah, average price for a bag of flour, so average cost for a bag of flour is just on 80 cents, sorry, and the current cost price is 45, and they're going for $2.10. The rest of that is profit. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to use the money that I currently have in my possession to do a bit of upgrading today. I was gonna do that before I started the day, but I figured I may as well just start and try and crack on. Um, we are now level 11, or store level 11, so we do have access to a little bit more than we did before, than I did the other day. Not much more though. Yeah, this lot. So many boxes. Sit there. Can I fit you on the shelf? Yes, I can. And that's literally all I've been doing for the last couple of in-game days. I just haven't had the time to actually be able to run out there and top up the shelf whilst trying to serve all the customers. I think I ended up with like 15 customers in here at one point, just waiting because I was trying to keep the shelf fully stocked. More flour. The my flour situation will be a problem until it starts to slow down. Once I add more products to the shelf, it'll they won't be taking quite so many of one product. They'll spread across the remainder of the products. Sugar. Then obviously again trying to keep the store clear as well has also been a nightmare. But I was starting to have stock related issues. Some of the customers were getting to the end and it's like, you haven't got enough of this stock on the shelf. So it was due time to start filling these up myself. Whilst letting someone else do the checkout part. I know I could double up this shelf over here, but before too long it won't be necessary. I think the next product license is going to be mostly fridge stuff. And then the second one is some more shelf related items, so more sugar. Sugar. You go there. Always forget the light. Cereal. Cool. You walked in the way. More flour. And more pasta. And more oil. Just a vicious cycle going round and round and round all the time. More sugar. The next big benefit will be when I get restockers on the shelf, in the store. That will relieve some of my pressure. Bit of oil. I'm not going to make you guys watch me walk back and forth for hours and hours and hours. I shall do some ordering in a second. Not when we start the new day. Last of you. Still people coming in. tower fell down. One more customer to go. Hopefully I can get most of these boxes away by that point. Done. 37 people. Nice. I want to check the prices because they were playing around last time. I think they've sorted that now by the looks of things. Yeah, the sugar price kept changing every day. Interesting. You have come down a bit then on the old chocky pick. Just go and see how much one of those is, because if they're like $20 a box, I might just buy a load, but then just buy some more anyway. Of course it would be. This is basically all I've been doing, just buying loads of these. Heavily reduced price. Hopefully the price stays nice and low, and then I can buy some more in the future. I'll probably just do another stack like that. Okay, you sit there. So the next thing I wanted to do was buy the product license. What's a bit of both is some and some. Market. So now we can buy water and cheese, coffee, tea, milk, and eggs. Might have a few bags of flour. I think 632 bags of flour might be a little excessive. Start by buying that lot. And then under management, I would like to buy the storeroom again, and I need at least one rack Owen level 15. Cool. I can't get that yet anyway. I may as well upgrade to section 2. Which will hold some money back. You go there, you go there, you go over there for a second. Let's clean the floor up before I forget to. Anything else? Yes. I have one of them in the bin. Ticking up on there, and we shall set the price before I forget. Sure. Let's go for $6 and see if you get upset by that. When you start with coffee, do remember that it is very expensive per case. Cheese can go in the fridge. Milk needs to go in the fridge even though you can leave it on the floor. Let's go in there. That was stupid. Just in case you didn't know you could do that. Right. You are going to be 280. That's 28 annual. That is 28. 250. 4 for the eggs, and finish off with 350. Do I need anything else over here? Probably need to fill that up. Did that. One of you left. Probably going to want some more of that in a second. Should probably buy some more flour. Because, you know. Pasta. I'm glad I didn't buy that straight away. I forgot to say, we obviously have access to this now. So I can start bringing all my stuff that's laying in there, and pop it in there. I need to get some more racks. You know what, let's check the prices on stupid. That would be... Eh? How is that being $8 only making me less than 2? Yay! Cool, let's start the day. Furniture. I want some racks. 3 should fit down there. I'm going to need some of those. Question mark? Yeah, that'll be alright. May as well buy a fridge for next time, and that's the quickest way to spend all of my money that I accumulated off camera. Because I'm definitely going to need this moving forward in the future. Rack. Another shelf. You can sit next to the other shelf. It's another rack. You can sit in here. Yeah, behind the scenes I shall bring some more supply from over there over to here, so we haven't got to worry about wasting money. I can get another rack in there. That's fine. Just leave some water laying in the middle of the floor. Let's grab one of you. One of you. Turn the lights on. And annoyingly, when you start out with your storeroom, you don't get any lights. So it is pitch black in here when it's obviously night time. I should probably be making sure that there is no empty stock on the shelf. There's about to be empty pasta. It's about to be empty bread. Cheese is empty. There's milk gone in here, isn't there? Yes. And there's half water there. That's empty. Or nearly empty. You just can't do anything in your shop without extra help. Sugar's empty again. And we'll flour's about to be empty as well. Coffee's out. Coffee! More beer. Sleeves. Chalky pick. Oh, that's bread. I haven't got any bread. Definitely don't have any oil on me. Definitely don't have any. A little bit past the left. Empties that up. Flour. Hopefully with that being 9 o'clock, that should be the last few people coming in now. These boxes whilst we're waiting for him to finish up doing the checking out. Hopefully I can get a restocker shortly. Can't remember how many racks I needed, but it might be a level thing that's stopping us again still. But I think that is going to be the case. Mind me. I know I just looked at it, but... Store level 15. 3 levels away. We're going to be out waiting a little while. Oh, can I buy the... one more license and I can get the tablet. What is the next license? Peanut butter, a second flour, olive oil. Let's not buy that yet because we need to stock up and I do not want to go all the way over there and back collecting stuff. We need at least a couple of you. isn't any pasta here. Gonna need a bread. Maybe a chunky pig. When I can find bread. And a chunky pig. I know I've got one or two over there, but where's the pricing situation gone? $4.80 for you. Yeah, the thing I need to keep an eye on is when the average cost is below current cost. I need to then go over to the discount store and just buy as much as I can. It'll be almost worth getting some more pasta. It would almost be worth getting some more of that, but I don't need it right now. Right, let's open the store, because there's no point in hanging around. Now I've finally got rid of these boxes, I can start putting the boxes away as I go. You're going to be in there for a minute. I will start to organise my store, the actual storage room store, as I get a bit more space, but for the moment I'm just going to dump stuff as I go. I'll probably just sell everything that's in here, rather than moving it in there and moving it back. So I don't need the eggs, but apparently the eggs sold out from filling them up just before the day ended. Cool. Done bread already today. Get one of those couple on the chunky pick. I said I needed pasta. Did I actually fill the pasta up before? Do pasta. 4 of those. Can I get the cheese on the shelf? No. Water. Of course, I put my second milk in here. Sort of calmed down a little bit. So with 12 products to buy from, there's 12 possible things they could pick up when they come into the store. My future investment of an awful lot of flour is probably going to cause me problems rather than solutions. It may well have been cheap, but that's a lot of flour. Say, more products I add, the less chance people are going to want to buy flour. One more of you. Get you in there. Over there. Do I have any eggs over here? No. One of those, one of those, one of those, sure. Yeah. Probably need that in a minute. Might want one of those in a minute. Just guessing at this point. Obviously all my numbers are slightly distorted. So I don't have anything over here, but I have an awful lot over there. Milk. So I want to get a couple of restock because I can selectively focus on one thing. I need eggs. And I forgot to put the lights on. Another flour. Let's just run out. Perfect timing. And there's a pasta in here still. It's also just run out. Chalky pick. I really wish there was a way to make this slightly faster, putting stuff on the shelf. Almost seems like it's just, it could go faster. I don't have any coffee on the shelf. Coffee. Coffee. There's a door there somewhere. What's that? I've lost what that is. That is not pasta, but it is something. Bread. How's the fridge doing? Oh, the fridge isn't doing too bad. I've just run out of water. Yeah, have a couple of water, so that you're happy. And a couple of milk, so you're happy. And finish off that cheese. The bread's gone again. It's really sad how all that flour's gone. There was like 8-9 boxes here before I started the stream. cheese again. Cheese. Cheese. More milk that I don't have any of. Some tea on there, which apparently that ran out. Where are we? More tea. Over here. That's eggs and milk. I did put a tea up there. No, which there's also one there. Sounds like the day is done. So, what was the next thing I needed to do? I wanted the I wanted the gun, didn't I? Which was 3 product licenses. That's 400. That gives us a second oil, peanut butter. All of those things are on the shelf, which we have. Let's buy a couple of each of those. Then looking at what I actually need on here, one of you, couple of you. Gonna probably need a couple of you here. Spend all that lot, just to save walking back and forth. I did spot that the cheese was really cheap. Which means I need to change prices in a minute as well. Got a couple more of those outside. You would be, wouldn't you? You would have thought the cheese would have been obvious. Kind of near a fridge. Did I just completely miss it? There should also be salt over here as well somewhere. I'm either being really silly and I can't see them. Maybe they don't do fresh goods over here? But then where's the salt? Okay, well I will have another look. Oh, there's the salt. Oh, that's a problem. Off the top of my head, I normally sell salt at about $2 a tub. And there's 12. 12 in there. Grab a couple of those whilst I'm here. Yeah, cheese and milk. I didn't see milk either. It's not like an upstairs that I'm completely missing. Okay, I'm going to run on back home with one of those. And leave this lot here. What do I need? I need to put all those items on the shelf. Is what I need to do. One of them. Second oil. This is where you can start to organise your shelves. Because all of a sudden you've got some of the same products. Or similar products. You can start to make things make a little bit more sense. For instance, we now have rice that can go with pasta. Let's do these prices before I forget. Yeah, they're 210 a 220 a tub of. That's going to make a lot of money back. 570. Let's go 580. $7 on its own. It's 3 of our new licenses, or items, I should say. Bit of skitty. If you sit down over there, that's the skitty. That goes with the pasta. That leaves us 2 more items in here somewhere. Peanut butter. Can go with the bread. Just because spreadable with bread. be the flower. Would be the other one that I'm looking for. Stick you down there for a second. Grab you from there and put you down there. Just need to do the price for our peanut butter. 550 is good enough. Get rid of that sticker, and you are going to be. Let's try 7. Might be a little bit too expensive, but the rest of that looks pretty good for prices. Yes. Check one here anyway. See, I never set that to 166. Strange. Right. This can open now, and I can regret my life choices for opening the store before really finishing off. This is when my store starts to all of a sudden have far too much stock. But now I have the fun-filled thing of being able to scan a shopping list of things that I need, and then I can go over to the discount store and grab it from there. Obviously, behind the scenes, when I've got the time to run back and forth all the time. You want to buy all of my cheese? No. I don't care if I make money on it. No. I need my cheese. Otherwise I just need to buy more cheese. I need some new oil in here. There we go. Get rid of those tea that I can now. Still okay for a second. Mess on the floor. So nearly 2 more levels and I can get the hired help. It definitely needs to come a little bit sooner if I can. You might as well go up against the wall for a sec. I don't need you. Didn't need you either. Do I have another coffee here? Coffee. Oh, yes. Coffee. Javiosa. That's you. Could have taken one more extra, that would have been lovely. Now I need the pasta. Where's the pasta? Pasta. More flour. Out the jockey pick. Is other flour. Oh, that's not flour. That's flour. Need some skitty. Spaghetti. Got it. Give that going on the floor so the pasta can go back on the shelf. Grab the rice out here. Nice, we made level 13. Peanut butter. Lights. Other oil. Other oil. Three left. There. Was hoping there had been one more taken, and there obviously hasn't been. Must be time to put some of the eggs in the egg shelf, not the cheese shelf. Will be time to put some cheese on the cheese shelf, though. Including that box of cheese there. Eggs. More flour. Wrong kind of flour, but the other flour. And wipe the windows down. Well, that's annoying. It's a shame that the checkout staff really do take their time putting the people through. You can go up behind them and basically punch them to boost them, but it costs just a little bit more for that hour of the day they have that boost for. Whilst that's going on, I can be filling up the rest of the shelves. So that hopefully, fingers crossed, the store is full. You can just go straight into the next date then. is that one? I was hoping that was milk, and it obviously isn't milk. Kind of risky. Yeah. Finish the day. So now I have the fun-filled task of using the scanner to get me what I need. And I can obviously see how much each of the products are. And I'm going to assume I don't have any of these. Should probably go and get some of them. Yes. You. Some of you here. Probably don't need too many of them then. Definitely need probably one of you, maybe two. Both of those went on the shelf. Both of those went on the shelf. Both of those went on the shelf. That is the second box there. I've got a tea spare, but we shall grab an extra one. And two of them. Maybe that's all I need. Maybe that's all I need. So I don't really want to go and do too many trips back and forth. Love running through the cars. What do I need? I want to bring you back because you're expensive. Yeah, if I can get some of these cheap, like cheaper than that. When that gets to you below, well, if it gets any lower than 20, that would be very helpful for that one. That's just gross. So that's even more gross. Yeah, somewhere here there'll be cakes and things on the next one. Packets of crisps and all sorts. But if I'm honest, I might just finish up there. That's just over an hour. And it's a couple more days done on camera. You can see the fact that my money has massively depleted quite quickly, so I will probably do a couple more days of running back and forth doing this off camera. And I'll see if I can get my storeroom in a reasonable condition, and probably get some more, shelving in here, some racks, more fridges, and yeah, see if I can find a home for at least some of that flour. Yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the this little bit of the episode, and hopefully you enjoy the rest of your days. I'm not sure when I'll next be on, but when I do, hopefully you'll be there. Cool. Take it easy, guys, and I will see you when I see you next. See you later.